Network Entertainment.
Hi girls
and boys, kami ang
Lady Bosses!
Mga sisteralets!
CR tayo, let's go!
Kami ay medyo kinikilig kasi I feel so much like a tita today because we have a guest, our very special guest. He's a content creator, visual artist, and you do hosting already.
Sometimes, you know, on and off, then and there.
Okay, so maybe by now, the audience, the listeners can identify the voice.
Hala, hindi ah.
Mr. Raco Ruiz.
Hala, hindi ah. Dapat pa blind item muna tayo. I gotta fake my voice. I could have been someone else.
So, tell us more about yourself.
About myself, well, I don't know where to start. Oh my gosh. You know the thing with creatives is like, they don't know how to start describing themselves.
We were supposed to ask you to bring a sample of your art.
Oh, right. Oh my gosh. No, I did bring it. I set it on the table. Okay, here's one of the caveats of being creative. Your mind is always somewhere else. And nakahanda na siya sa dining table ko. I was supposed to grab it before grabbing my keys. Oh my gosh, I forgot it. But like,
so andun pa rin siya hanggang ngayon.
Yes, that's proof that you're an artist. You're very forgetful.
Totoo. Tsaka, organized mess.
Yeah, it's like organized chaos. Organized chaos.
Parang kung lininis ng yaya mo, parang, nasan na
Where
yung...
is everything? It's like, for example, this is so funny. Like one time, this is how a creative's mind works. My sister was looking for like a bobby pin. A specific bobby pin.
For the hair?
Yeah, like a bunch of bobby pins. And they were asking like, have you seen my bobby pins? Ako, I have like a map.
Tracing it?
Mapped image of it in my brain. I was like, look, under the couch, under the blanket, katabi ng Barbie to na nakalat. Nandyan siya. And it was there. So like, no, in general, that's how I am
Ikaw
also.
nagtago.
I didn't hide it, but I remember seeing it there. Like the thing about creatives and mess, I think, is like, you don't move the mess kasi memorize mo na where everything is. Even the stuff you didn't put there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure as moms also, you relate. You kalat ng mga anak nyo is like, you kind of memorize where they leave stuff.
Ng mga bagay.
Yeah.
Si Jeannie she does weaving. So, hand-woven.
Oh, you do weaving?
Yeah.
Is that like your main thing?
Kasi
Is that like your main thing, weaving? Or your career?
Weaving, not just crocheting.
I know, like it's hard.
Yeah,
it takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, so parang ako mismo yung gumagawa ng fabric. Ako mismo yung nagde-design ng fabric. Hindi yung ako yung nagde-design ng damit. Hindi. Ako yung nagde-design mismo ng fabric mismo.
She revived the hand weave pattern or
hand weaving in general
in Nueva Vizcaya.
Yeah, that's so difficult. Oh my gosh, because like well, I had a stint where I did like a talk show for some time, also like a morning show, and we did some like immersive research on weaving. It's so difficult. Oh my gosh, isang mali lang, parang you have to pull out the whole.
Ulitin mo lahat.
Yes,
it's kind of like
tama.
I guess lower stakes naman than tattoos, but like same with like you can't make a mistake.
Yes.
It's hard to make a mistake.
Actually, every step dapat kailangan tama lahat yan. Kung hindi, bahala ka na. Parang iindahin mo na siya sa end.
Yeah.
Like parang
alam mo yung iindahin.
Context clues, you're gonna regret
deal with it. You're gonna deal with it. You're gonna deal with it at the end.
Deal with it
na
at the
parang, parang habang wini-weave mo, parang, alam kong mali ko to nung step 2. So,
Yeah.
so parang,
Pwede drawingan na lang ng pen.
hindi. Yung nawawalan ka na ng ano, pero kailangan mo pa rin tapusin.
Sobrang gandang analogy niyan for life. It's like, kung nagkamali ka at one point in your life,
So deep,
dahil nagkamali
Raco.
ako sa step 2 kasi, kaya ako nagkakamali ngayon.
Hindi ako nagkakamali ngayon. Kumbaga parang, iniinda ko.
It's always
like,
you're like suffering
it's
from
there
the
already.
consequences.
You can see it
you have to
already.
accept it.
You have to
Also
accept
like
it.
in life,
Yeah.
right? It's like,
Dahil-
you made a mistake in step 2, kaya sa step 10, medyo parang,
Matututo ka na.
you can't
Alam
escape
mo na.
step 2, yung mali mo dun. Yeah,
Just keep
I get it.
yourself happy.
Yeah, just keep going. Keep going. You can't change step 2.
Napansin ko yun sa mga content creator. Bakit laging gumaganyan?
Ganyan. Very Italian.
Hindi ko nga kaya kasi
Italian.
kailangan maganda lagi yung manicure mo.
Fettuccine.
And I
Fettuccine,
notice,
Alfredo.
especially the female content creators, every time they have to explain something, they do this.
Okay. Well, me, I'm just very expressive with my hands in general. Like, I think a thing with content creators is like, you have to practice becoming vocal.
Right.
Well, it depends on your content. What if your content is like puro voiceover? Like, hey guys,
Or
join me
ASMR
today.
lang.
Yeah, join me today on my
Walang
Get Ready
voice.
With Me video. Pero, with
Ba't ako naiinis? Okay.
Because there are just so many videos like that. I mean, nothing against those. I have so many friends who do those. But like, ang dami lang kasi. So it's easy to...
May kanya silang market eh.
Yeah,
Let's not
I'm not the
judge
market.
them.
That's why I'm not the
me
market.
Too.
Yeah. But like, where were we again? Oh yeah, what were we talking about again?
Exactly your point.
Yeah.
Creatives parang...
Creatives are like ADHD brain talaga. Yeah.
Okay.
Sige, ito na lang. When did you start
doing
yung
visual
The hand expression?
no. The ano,
visual art. You know what?
Visual
hindi.
art.
Activated
Yung digital.
Content
Yung sa
creation?
TikTok mo.
Hindi, gusto ko unahin yung art. Nandun
sige,
na tayo.
okay,
Okay,
fine.
Well, actually, it makes more sense because the art came first. Like, I was like a baby. I don't know what age, actually.
What? Baby, you were drawing already?
Yeah, I don't know what age. Like, maybe 1 or
So cute.
something. And no, because I thought, panganay kasi ako. So, I have no, like,
I know, you're
point of
the
comparison.
sisters.
They're all sisters.
Baliktad
I have
tayo. Kami 3
sisters.
sisters. Youngest namin yung boy. Anyway.
Oh, like your kids or your family?
No, my family. So I have 2 sisters and then the youngest is the boy. So it's 3 sisters and then the youngest
No,
is
he's
the boy.
lucky. He's lucky that
You
the
think
youngest is a
so?
boy. Because, like, I wish my 3 younger sisters were
Were
my
older
3
than
older
you.
sisters. So I can
Why
learn
is
from
that?
them. So I can learn from them as my ates. So now I feel like I'm the oldest boy raised by my 3 younger sisters. You know what I mean? So it's like, ako pa yung immature sa family dahil like I'm learning from them who are younger than me.
Yung fear ko naman, dahil 3 sisters siya, baka lumaki ng bakla. But
Yeah.
nothing wrong with
Yeah.
our gay friends. Yun yung fear ko.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
No, well, for me, it was like no effect. No, honestly, I think like I don't know if this is like the LGBT Q plus community will agree with me, but like I think you're really born with it. You're like it's not influenced. I really think like if you're meant to be, then you're meant to be that.
But how
like,
is that? I
it's
don't know
like,
if
it's like
there's a
nature. I
study.
think it's nature versus
No,
nurture.
but what if, for example, you grew up in an all-boys school? Mas mataas daw yung tendency to be gay if you're in
O
an
diba?
all-boys
Bakit
school.
ganon? Like, so people say like, I'm surrounded by women, I'm gonna become gay. Eh, bakit yung mga
nga,
surrounded by
good
men?
point, good
Bakit
point.
yung mga surrounded by men, they also end up
Bakit
like
Exactly.
tumataas lang yung statistics? Kasi nga, mas marami silang boys.
Yeah, I think so.
tingnan mo kami. 6 kami.
Oh.
Yung 4 doon, puro lalaki.
Oo, tapos 2 kayong babae.
Tapos 2 kami
Yeah.
babae. Tapos yung ako, mas close pa ako sa mga ano ko. Hindi naman ako
brothers,
tibo. Hindi naman
Sure
ako.
ka?
Oo, may anak na ako.
Pero
and all.
boyish ka.
Boyish ako. Pero
It's a spectrum of
Yeah.
sexuality, you know?
That's true.
It's hard to put like
true.
a finger on it.
What?
I mean, a finger on like...
Unless you're a lesbian.
It's hard to put a finger on what your sexuality is, okay? Oh, trust me, it's not hard to put a finger. It's not hard. It's not hard.
Tayo pang tayo pang
ikaw nagsimula. Going back sa art
Sa art.
niya.
Okay, back
You
to
know
art.
what I liked about your art? Hindi ko nga alam na ikaw pala ang gumawa. Because my philosophy also when it comes to stand-up is don't overthink. I've been saying it for the longest time. Tapos nung nakita ko tong art, ang ganda nitong painting na to. Was it painting or like a digital art?
Depends. It depends.
You
Like,
can do an actual painting.
I can do painting more, but I'm more comfortable in digital because it's easier to fix your mistakes right away. It
Pero
doesn't
you started
undo what
sa
I'm-
painting or sa...
Oh, for sure,
1-year-old
painting.
siya
Like, I was like, I'm a 90s baby, so I couldn't have started digital.
Yeah.
It's hard. You have to be like maybe a billionaire to have like a digital art like set up in the 90s. But I started traditional and then I got kind of spoiled when I got budget na. Like when I started working, I was like, okay, I can afford an iPad now. I can afford like a laptop now. So I got spoiled with the digital art medium. So when I tried going back to traditional art, kasi in the artist world, I think it's an unspoken rule. Like my opinion, it's an unspoken rule that you have to have gallery shows to be
Yeah.
legit,
Okay.
to legitimize yourself. Because like, technically, any artist can use an iPad. Any artist can make beautiful art on their iPad. So what's gonna make you legit?
Okay.
It's like working with companies and also putting your
Own
work up in galleries.
galleries.
So I had to relearn paint again after being digital for like so many years. And I was like, ang hirap pala when you're not doing it like consistently. You have to relearn all the nuances. Like for example, yung bigat ng kamay mo, yung bilis ng kamay mo, how long you leave the paintbrush in the
yung
paint. It's like makes so
texture,
many the nuances like affect the artwork so much. You don't realize it kasi I guess as an artist, second nature mo na parang no effort. It's kind of like, you know how basketball players are rocket scientists without knowing it. It's like they know the
Yung
physics.
trajectory.
They know calculus
Without
without
even
knowing it.
Without
I mean,
they just feel
calculating
it.
they just feel the calculus, the geometry, the physics without even doing it on purpose, diba? It's like, and I guess it's the same thing with art. It's like, the more you do it, the more you're actually becoming an expert just by repetition, pattern repetition.
What's your inspiration on the don't overthink?
Don't overthink is
Concept.
like, my inspiration or like, why I keep telling myself this is because overthinking debilitates you from like producing work. Because you're so busy like thinking, tama ba to, mali ba to? Yeah. You'll never post it or you'll never share it. So ako kahit ano siya, it's like hilaw pa, I'll do it. And that's what TikTok kind of taught me. It's like, it's better nga that it's not perfect. The more people will relate to it. And before TikTok, kasi I was working in an ad agency and prod house where perfection is like the goal.
Kasi may client ka.
Yeah, may client ka. Sa TikTok din naman, pwede kang magka-client. Pero like in production, the quality expectation is higher. Pero you'll see, like, for example, those influencers who have like millions of followers, the budget for one of their TikToks is the same as a like movie quality TVC. For paying them to post like a get ready with me video using your brand. So it's like depends talaga who you're asking to do a certain task. Because like the quality is not always the same. It's more like what do you want to achieve by this? And I'm going back to my point that you shouldn't overthink because you're gonna overthink the quality and you might never put something out. And I was trained to overthink the quality because of advertising, production, but I had to unlearn that with TikTok and like content creation.
And it's somehow parang it's what society taught us in a way. Now they've been putting us in a certain box na perfection. You have to think this way.
Edit.
Diba? Kaya parang nag-route yung brain natin to think a certain way.
Uy, pero minsan kailangan like kung architect ka or doctor. But like as a creative,
kaya hindi sila artist.
It's okay. I mean, they're artists in their own right. Yeah. But like, I guess like...
My husband's an architect. Tama ka. Yeah. Otherwise, gugu.
Yeah, you can't not be a perfectionist when it comes to being like a job where like kailangan mo maging perfect. Pero like...
doktor ka, di ba?
Yeah, oh my gosh, lalo na. Like, you can't just say like, oh, I didn't overthink. I didn't want to be a perfectionist. Pero brain surgeon ka. Like,
I don't want to overthink.
It's about expression. Hindi. But like, yeah, when it comes to creating, let's just say content or like, or artwork, it's the less overthinking. At least for me, is better. Because like the more you overthink it, the more like you're gonna never do something.
For us, that's my philosophy also. Because once I overthink right before a set.
Yeah. For stand-up.
For stand-up, kakabahan ka talaga.
Oh my gosh, sobra.
Tapos hindi natural yung delivery. Parang pilit.
Tama.
I guess like it's also depends kung sino ka. Kasi I know naman this like theater comedian, like I watch on YouTube. He rehearses every breath and every second of his stand-up bit. Kasi that's what he's comfortable with. But I guess if you're more comfortable with not thinking about it, then it'll work for you. Depends talaga sa tao, I guess. Pero I think in general nga, sa stand-up, mas maganda ngang hindi ka nag-overthink.
Mas natural. Mas authentic yung dating. Parang nagkakwento lang.
Ako nararamdaman ko kung nag-overthink na ako eh. Parang, I don't necessarily know kung nag-overthink ako. Pero kapag kunwari, yung the comedian before me, gumagano na yung puso ko. Talagang ibang klase yung gano'n ng puso ko. Ibig sabihin, nag-overthink ako. Pero pag kunwari yung
enjoyin mo.
Pero sometimes that rush is good. Like, sometimes it's a good rush.
Pero like, most of the time ako, pag gumanon na ng sobra yung puso ko, ibig sabihin, hindi ako handa. Pero pag yung sakto lang, ibig sabihin, okay, game na ako.
Ready na ako.
Parang ganon. So, yun.
And then your visuals, for example, in your art, it's a clown?
Oh, like recently,
and then a dog?
My character is, I'm trying to like get into like the character, I guess like landscape of art, because like I realize it's very important to associate yourself with a character in modern art. Because like look at Murakami with his like flower symbol. It's like it's your logo basically. And like recently I chose a clown because like I've always been a fan of the Joker. And I know that's a red flag.
Were you a class clown?
No, but like I was frustrated that I wasn't a class clown.
But you would make jokes in front of the
No,
class.
super not. Introvert. I'll make jokes in my notebook or on my YouTube channel. That's it. That's where the content creator was born actually. It's like I can't do live performance joke. I think about it and do it. And like look at this, like lahat ng class clowns na sa classroom na sobrang patok.
Loud.
Yeah. I rarely see them become content creators. They like become like they become like 9-to-5ers. Right? Have you noticed that pattern though? Like a lot of the class clowns in high school and grade school. It's like they don't really end up with a comedy adjacent job.
Yes.
Na-exhaust na nila yung energy nila for jokes inside the class.
Ako napansin ko, yung mga content creators na nag-excel, ano sila? Mga content creators sila. Like si Ansis, yung si Auntie.
Ansis.
Like introverts.
Introvert siya, pero sobrang, kasi para siyang mas kaya niyang gawin yung mga act outs and all kapag hindi walang nakakita.
Walang audience.
Pero hindi na niya iniisip na hundreds and thousands of people will see this one.
I don't care about that part.
Kaya nga. Exactly.
All the time. You know what I do as a perfectionist Virgo kid? Like when I video myself, and this is where my director ad agency version comes in. Okay, I post a video on TikTok Reels. The next day, it's looping the whole day because I want to see yung points of improvement for my next one. I'm like, yung timing ko dito medyo, it could have been funnier if I emphasized this word or if nag-overlap ng konti yung music dito, it would have been funnier.
Pero natatem ka ba ulitin?
Di na. Kasi parang it's out there na. Sayang yung likes. Sayang yung shares. Parang, yun na yun. Unless it's a mistake that I'm like, shit, sobrang palpak ng buong video dahil sa mistake na to, ulitin ko. Like, for example, may like grammatical error ako that will distract from the rest of the video. Okay, kailangan ulitin. Or like may na-mention ako name na mali. Or like, I'll record the whole thing again. Or like at least edit it out and re-upload. But there's so many videos I have that are re-uploads of old videos.
Okay.
Like for example, like I made a video 4 years ago and then I was like, it would have been funnier if I did this. Sige, I'll wait 4 years and then record ko ulit.
Spike yung popularity mo.
Popularity, I would say like it started in 2021, I think. Okay. 2021 kasi that's when I started using TikTok as like my creative outlet in general. Because I was like working for a production house and advertising.
Work from home to dati. Production house, but were you obliged to stay at home? Or
yes, work from home, which is like kind of hinders the creativity a bit too. Because like it's very collaborative.
Okay.
Production is collaborative. You have to work with a team. You have to like, because I was like a director's apprentice, but I also had like my own projects and they give me my own projects. And it was hard to collaborate with a team on Zoom when it's not what I'm used to, you know? So a lot of the times I would like use my TikTok as my creative outlet. It's like, this idea would never get approved for a TVC or like an AVP. I'll do it on my own. And like that's when lumabas yung may audience pala siya. Yung mga rejected ideas ko or like let's say jokes that my friends only find funny, turns out more people find it funny. So it's good to like just experiment. That's what I was doing. Just like experimenting without trying to become a big content creator. And because there was less pressure, less overthinking, it naturally flowed.
Galing.
So like I think that's where that no overthinking aspect.
Galing na. At least nabalik natin. Naalala natin yung topic.
Connected lahat talaga. It's like for example, when you overthink more, you're not having fun anymore.
Yes.
And people don't enjoy watching someone who's not having fun.
Yung struggling.
Unless sadyang drama yung pinapanood mo. Or like, it's like really, you're watching something intentionally that's stressful. Pero if you're watching a content creator who's trying to be natural and they're not enjoying, you won't want to watch it, right? So it all boils back to like, what I remind myself to do all the time is like, enjoy it. Like, have fun. Because I mixed two words, because and kasi. Because
that's a new thing.
Because when you're having fun, it's so much easier na sumakay yung mga ibang tao sa vibes mo. Like for example, the stand-up comedians who super enjoy what they're doing. Like genuinely, like people love watching them. Even if their joke bombs, they're having fun. Doesn't matter.
And they're just being honest about it. Parang sorry, ayaw nyo pala ng bastos jokes. Tapos tatawa sila. Parang ganun.
Pero
tama.
On the flip side of that, I noticed with some stand-up, when you beat yourself up too much, it's like, the insecurity will be like more evident than the jokes. So it's a balance. It's a delicate balance. Like self-deprecating humor is okay.
But not too much.
If it's too much, it's like, ay, kawawa naman to. Like, I feel bad for laughing.
Parang charity laugh na yung binibigay nila.
You don't want to be like that.
That's a good observation.
Unless like your whole point is, your whole branding is self-deprecating, okay, gets. Kasi it's your whole brand. Pero if like lumalabas na insecure ka, like,
oh my God.
It snowballs. It snowballs, diba? It's like,
parang pity laugh na.
I know. Like, but that's why these like open mics are there to train, you know, comedians who are like that.
Mag-open mic ka kaya?
To try?
Never.
Why not?
I vow to never try.
Why?
No, because
Why
like
not?
I cannot do like spontaneous like live.
Doesn't have to be spontaneous. What do you mean? Spontaneous
It
jokes.
could be rehearsed,
No,
but
but
like
you're writing jokes already anyway.
know.
Might as well just babato mo lang eh.
mas comfortable ako na kahit thousands or millions watching, but I don't see them.
Ah,
Like I don't care about that.
You don't want to see the reaction on the spot.
Yeah. Like I can't fourth wall break. Like in real life. Like for example, if it's a play, okay lang. If I say a joke in a play and no one laughs, I can't see their faces. But in stand-up, it's kind of like the reaction is important.
Actually, you
for the
need them eh.
performance.
You need them for your...
Kasi stand-up
It's
is
collaborative.
basically
It's collaborative.
for the laughs.
Yeah.
A play, kahit di sila tumawa, deliver mo yung line mo, okay lang.
And on the spot, you have to kind of like improvise. Okay,
Yes.
ano yung mas bagay sa audience na to specifically? I'll divert there.
Do you do plays?
It's really an art.
Do you do theater?
What I like about theater though is it's calculated.
What do you do? Like acting?
High school, like I recently did a play like for an internal event for SM actually of all
I saw
things.
that, yeah.
I super enjoyed because it's like very rehearsed.
Pagkatapos mo laitin yung
calculated.
SM.
I know, no, they like it. They like it. The boss like it. Basta naman hindi below the belt yung lait.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hindi naman niya nilait talaga. Para SM Aura. Hindi, kasi SM ka pa rin kahit Aura ka. Diba?
yeah. No, I made a joke where like, okay, for context, I made a skit like may club yung mga social malls. And ayaw nilang isali si SM Aura kasi SM pa rin siya. Kahit na social siya.
Kasi podium. Bakit sa podium SM na naman? Pero wala naman kasi SM sa podium eh.
Walang SM sa name ko naman eh. Parang ganun.
Ang ganda.
Pero at the end of that skit, spoiler ko, if you haven't seen the skit, wala, kasali pa rin si SM Aura kasi in the end, parang ininsult yun na lahat ng ibang mall. And they're like, okay, social ka nga. Kasi parang, you're mean.
Star Mall yung kawawa. Anyway.
Yeah. In my other skit, it's like, oh, that's actually the fascinating thing about content. It's kind of like stand-up.
Exactly.
It's just
Kasi
pre-recorded
punchline.
stand-up. Yeah, pre-recorded stand-up also. And it's like, you put yourself out there,
Yes.
but digitally. It's like, you're doing stand-up, but it's like, in this short moment of time.
Controlled.
It's controlled.
May advantage nga sila eh. Kasi
Bakit?
hindi nila nakikita yung reaction.
Walang
They
Uy,
can,
hindi.
no.
Kaya.
They can choose not to.
Yeah.
They can
Like,
delete the comments.
hindi mo, pwedeng hindi mo napansinin or hindi mo nabasahin.
Hindi,
Bashers ka ba?
at least hindi live yung heckler.
Diba?
It's like, tapos ka na.
Yeah.
Tsaka may hecklers. Tapos ka na eh. Daming bashes, daming haters. But that's the nature of content creation.
You know what
No
I
matter
like?
how good or funny you are, you're gonna have haters.
Kasi iba-ibang tao talaga eh.
How do you deal with it?
Oh my God, it's so much fun for me actually. Like,
Pinapatulan mo?
no, hindi sa patol, but like, hindi yung away But I find it so fun. Kasi, okay, as a kid, I was kind of trained to deal with this early on. Kasi
Because?
in like 2009, I was trying to be a YouTuber.
Okay.
Oh my God, the YouTube comments in the earlier days of YouTube are more mean.
Oo.
So I was like, used to it na. So manhid na ako. So by the time I was doing TikTok, I thought of it as fun already to ride on them. Or like, kind of rage bait the comments. Like for example, like, I don't fight them, but I love making them look stupid.
Okay.
Like, for example, they point out something that's obviously wrong.
Okay.
I'm gonna make them see how stupid they really
Okay,
are by
okay.
like kind of like
Make them realize.
they're stupid, but in a funny way.
Okay.
Or sometimes it's even the material for my next video. Like a video reply will be my next skit
Okay.
to that comment.
Okay.
And so many comedians I see do that also. It's like,
Madami.
for example, si Victor and
Yeah,
Alessandro,
si
Victor,
he always
pinapatulan niya
replies to
talaga.
comments and that's his material.
Ah.
And these hecklers, I guess online hecklers, trolls, don't realize, binibigyan mo lang ng bala yung mga comedians. So like,
Baka yun din habol nila actually.
baka
Kasi their
attention
names-
lang.
Oo.
Attention lang.
Oo.
Which is also the case with hecklers in real life,
Yeah.
right? They just want to do it minsan just for attention.
Kasi any engagement is good for
Oh my
diba?
gosh, yes.
Pagdating
For
sa
content creators.
sa creator sa content creation.
Basta
diba?
hindi naman cancel level, the engagement. But like, the algorithm just sees comments. It doesn't know if it's bad or good. It just sees comments. Like you're getting comments. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. If it sees comments, it will show it to more people. Because it's like, oh, this is showing it to more people. For example, I'm Instagram, right? I'm the Instagram algorithm. And the reel that's doing really well is getting a lot of hate comments. But Instagram is saying, oh, this is getting a lot of comments. People are using Instagram more because of this. Let's show it to more people.
Oh,
So it
okay.
doesn't care if it's good or bad. It's engagement. Yeah.
Do you see the difference ng algorithm ng Instagram tsaka ng TikTok?
Super
Kasi
different,
parang
actually.
Different
parang
audience
iba
also,
talaga
right?
yung audience ng Instagram, iba yung audience ng TikTok and Facebook.
Yeah. It's
do you
very
feel it?
different. Like on TikTok, I can spam post all I want and flop. I don't care because the way TikTok works is FYP style. Like
Ano yung
for
FYP?
you page,
Okay.
for you page, for your page, for you page, yeah. And then because people rarely, because there's following and FYP on TikTok. Those are your two feeds. And most of the time, people just watch FYP, which is random. Kahit di mo fina-follow, pinapanood mo.
Okay.
So, I don't care if I flop on TikTok because they won't see it. Meanwhile, on Instagram, it's follower-based feed.
Okay.
So, if you flop, people will see it's not doing well. So, mas like,
Kita yung views mo kagad per video.
yeah.
Oo.
Actually, on TikTok din.
Hindi.
Pero,
Tama pala.
pero sa IG, I noticed this. It's like, mas self-conscious yung mga tao.
Saan?
Kasi,
Sa IG.
Because you're building a cult, basically. You're building your following, your loyal following on IG. And they're following you because they like you already as a person. Meanwhile, on TikTok, it's like,
Random.
yeah, it's random. It's like, even if they follow you, even if they don't, they can still see your content. Which is why I'm telling people, don't be discouraged from posting on TikTok because someone with 2 million followers on TikTok can get 1,000 views. And someone with like 1 follower on TikTok can get 1 million views. It's anyone's ball game on TikTok.
Kaya pala nagugulat ako. Ba't yung TikTok parang ang daming engagement?
Yeah. Kahit na
Sorry,
wala kang
bosses.
followers, it's okay. It doesn't matter. But TikTok, I think, is where you can use your leverage to get discovered so they follow you on IG. It's like,
Para siyang trailer mo. Of some
yeah, or
sort.
like, for example, it's
Gateway.
like yeah, it's like your
Gateway.
the gateway to knowing you. Kasi TikTok, it's more discovery oriented. It's like
see.
it makes you discover new things all the time. TikTok. Meanwhile, IG is like comfort zone mo na to. Kaya pinapanood mo.
Tsaka alam mong mahal ka na nila kung
Yeah.
pina-follow ka nila.
Or like haters sila na may may hidden grudge. Yeah.
So, mas nakakataas ng ego ang TikTok.
I'd say yes.
Kasi, yun nga, kahit 1 follower ka lang,
Pero mas
nakakailang
masakit
views ka.
din na one time lang and yun na yun.
Ah.
Meanwhile sa IG, let's say if you have following na, it's kind of consistent views on IG. Like kahit pa paano, you won't like super flop kasi may follower count ka na consistent. But on TikTok kasi, it's not really follower focused. It's random and chaotic. Actually,
Oo nga, very
super
diverse.
yeah,
Parang
super diverse.
para siyang chop suey. Chop suey talaga siya. Ang dami-dami.
And
Variety
TikTok
of
is where you
different
can
things.
like discover stuff na, I didn't realize I like this, but I like it now because of TikTok. It's always making you try new things that it thinks you will like. Meanwhile, sa IG is like, we know you like this now.
Ang
So we'll
galing.
keep
Ano to,
showing you
over
this.
time na pag-aralan mo lang? Or
I didn't study it.
observe?
I just like observed it by being immersed in it. By using my phone the whole day. Yeah.
How about Facebook? Parang, kasi
Nakalimutan
sinasabi
na si
nila yung
Facebook,
Facebook
no?
daw parang pang
Family na
matatanda
lang.
na raw.
Ouch.
I don't know. Yun yung sabi nila eh.
I think super unique case yung Facebook sa Philippines. Kasi it's like, that's where masa is super patok sa Facebook. Kasi it's kind of like where TV was 10 years ago. I think
Good analogy.
I think this is where Facebook is now. Kasi like, not every person has Instagram. Not everyone has TikTok. But everyone has Facebook.
Yes.
Libre kasi sa ibang mga
Yeah, yung mga-
network.
Yeah, that's a huge thing also.
What
Like,
do you mean libre?
Libre. You can access
May
it
libreng
without
Facebook.
data. Libre. Yung access nila.
Okay.
like for example, hindi nakakaubos ng data yung Facebook.
Okay,
Only,
yun.
only FB. And it works to the advantage of the content creators who are masa. Kasi like, kahit let's say people who don't have budget to have data or Wi-Fi, doesn't matter. They'll use Facebook anyway.
Kaya sumikat yung mga Team Payaman.
Gets.
Sila Sir Jack. Ganyan.
But you have to, it's not easy also. It's like you have to be consistent. You have to grow your audience. It can't be like, you're just putting stuff out randomly. People won't keep watching you. It has to be consistent.
Minsan,
Do you
pilit
follow
na nga
yung mga utos ng Facebook na, it's your third video, you post some more, yung mga ganon. Or
This
you have
reel
new
has a good
followers,
hook, yung ganyan.
greet them, mga ganon.
It
Di ba may
helps if you
ganon?
do, but I don't. I don't. I like I was like, kaya nga ako naging freelancer kasi ayoko
Oo,
maging...
na may nadinidikta.
may nag-utos sa akin eh. Pero it helps sometimes, but sometimes it also helps to not follow it. Kasi, okay, kalaban mo rin lahat ng sumusunod eh. So like, you also want to do something different. So it again depends on you. Depends on your preference.
When you were in the ad agency job,
World.
were you world?
The ad world. I'm still in the ad
Director
world.
or copywriter or
I was first a graphic designer and
graphic
then
designer?
video director. It's like, hybrid sometimes.
Hi, I'm Joelle. I talk for a living and I'm an overthinker. Life keeps going and the questions keep coming. But I hope you find comfort in the fact na hindi ka mag-isa. Ang dami nating overthinker, no? Sa ups and downs, twists and turns ng buhay, paano kung ituloy lang natin ang paghanap ng kasagutan? Ready? Tara! This is Joelle's podcast. Paano kung? Powered by the Pod Network.
May tanong ako, pero alam ko na yung sagot.
Okay, go
What do you
ahead.
prefer, Friends or How I Met Your Mother?
Friends so much.
No way! Friends more than How I Met Your
Yes,
Mother?
Friends. No, as I grew older, I realized Friends is better.
Oh,
Because How I Met, when I was a teenager, I super loved it. I super related to Ted, and I found Barney so cool. Which, looking back, is wrong. Like, Ted and Barney, not the best role model. Si Marshall nga yung pinaka-role
I
model
love
dun
Marshall and Lily.
Marshall and Lily are like Monica and
Ideal
Chandler,
couple.
actually. Like, when they finally got together, it's like healthy couple. Not everything. I some things in Marshall's and Lily's relationship, you can't exactly copy.
Feeling ko underrated ang How I Met.
I'd say it's like...
Friends, people talk more about Friends than How I Met Your Mother.
Kasi ako, Friends lang yung
Friends
napanood.
na rin.
No, kasi-
Di maganda naman talaga.
How I Met was very, you had to be there nung sikat siya. You had to be watching it
If
nung
you
sikat
missed
siya.
out, hindi mo napapanoodin ulit.
Yeah, and it's
Friends,
like,
you can rewatch
Friends
and
is
rewatch.
super rewatchable.
Tama.
And like also Friends is more palatable kasi How I Met gets a bit like too raunchy sometimes. So that's why to a broader audience, they won't really watch it. Eh sa mga super religious people nga, Friends is already pushing the boundaries eh. Diba?
What
It's
more?
American humor. It's like about like super liberal. But like when it's How I Met, it's super they level up. They're-
With Barney.
Oh my God, you can even see in the setting of their places how they differ. Friends is in a coffee shop. How I Met Your Mother is in a bar.
In a bar.
Ah.
So it shows like the differences of the show right then and there.
But the producers of How I Met were also fans of Friends, right?
Yeah, it's like a love letter to Friends actually. Like it, I think it indirectly like filled in the spot of Friends right after Friends ended.
Tama.
Kasi right after Friends ended, people are like, okay, what's the next? What's the next collective?
So yung formula ng Friends, ginaya ng How I Met Your Mother. Like Ted is
Super.
like the
It's like the homage. It's like an homage to Friends. It's like just the pattern worked, so let's do it again, but for a younger
Even the
market.
ending is kind of similar.
Super
Akala
similar.
mo iba, pero
Pero yun pa rin. Pero yun pa rin. No, the ending of How I Met, I super don't like it.
but they have a second version of it. Apparently.
Re-edited.
Yeah.
Wala na eh.
No, they didn't re-edit. They totally changed it. Parang they just gave a different ending for the mother. Because the first
But they didn't change the
the
story.
initial, panoodin mo na lang. Hanapin mo.
Or does it change the story? It changes the
they
story?
Just justified how the mother...
Okay. Spoiler kasi, spoiler. Pero I super didn't like it kasi you already knew first episode pa lang, hindi na si Blank. Pero yun pala, di ba? Yun pala.
Panoodin mo!
Yeah.
Ito mahilig kasi manood din
I don't want to spoil. Okay, but I'll
Netflix.
say this. Now that we're adults, it's fine to watch How I Met Your Mother. I'd say me as a teenager being exposed to How I Met Your Mother was not the best.
Why?
Kasi parang my role models became these people with unhealthy like mindsets.
Relationships.
Yeah, and relationships. Like
Love bombing for Ted.
no, Ted also like he makes every girl he dates the one kagad.
Ay,
The one na to, the one. I'm like, mali yun, mali yun.
Parang bata talaga
Yeah,
eh,
and
no?
then on the opposite side of the spectrum, Barney is like, it's
Babaero.
never the one. It's like,
Bro code niya.
yeah, bro, binibenta nga yun sa bookstores
I
nung
have that
teenager ako. eh. Yeah, but it's nice if you're a fan. Pero if you're a teenager who takes it literally, medyo mali. Mali yung takeaway mo dun. Right?
So who are you in among the three
I would
boys?
say when I was younger, I was so much like Ted, which is like, I hate it. I hated it. I was like that actually.
Like, so ideal. You have three sisters kasi.
I had 3 sisters, yeah.
So, ano ka parang hopeless romantic?
Yeah, super hopeless romantic. And like actually like, that's why I was saying I wish I had 3 ates instead of 3 younger sisters. No, I love that they're my younger sisters though. But like, imagine if they already went through life and now they're teaching me.
Kumbaga
Yeah.
parang tanggap ka na lang ng tanggap ng mga advices.
ng mature advice instead of like advice from girls who watch Disney princesses, diba? So like, and like Barbie, and then Nutcracker. So like my advice was coming from these children. So syempre, that's also my mindset. Like a young
How are
girl.
you as a kuya?
I'm super like, no one ever thinks I'm the kuya. Because I'm like the baby of the family, honestly. It's like, because my sisters are all tough, actually. They're, especially the sister after me, it's because ako yung soft panganay. And then siya yung rebellious second child. So she was always the tough one, the extrovert. And like, I feel like they were my protectors and I was just like there.
Ang saya eh, no?
And all my sisters were athletic. And I was like the creative one, introvert, stays at home and draws. And sila yung malakas. So it's like super breaks gender stereotypes.
Where did you get your creative side? Sa mama or dad mo?
Both, for sure.
Okay.
Both. My dad's also like was a creative director in advertising. And my mom was a PR girl naman. So like, they both deal with it in the creative industries, marketing especially.
Okay.
Di ba muralist ka din?
When I need to be. Yes, I am.
Alam mo, yung una ko naisip nung sabi ni D, muralist siya. So, nung bata siya, napapagalitan siya na nagdo-drawing siya sa pader nila.
Pero ngayon, binabayaran mo ko para doon.
Pero
totoo, ginagawa mo yun?
No, actually, the nice thing my mom did as someone who enabled creativity was she just put paper on the wall. So like, it was fine. It's okay to draw on the wall. And basta she said, only on the paper. Huwag mo lagpasan yung papel. Yeah, and I was fine. And I always had sketchbooks naman eh. So like, there wasn't any need for me to vandalize. But of course, as a teen, as a youth, there were times when I did like break the rules and like draw where I wasn't supposed to draw. But it's part of being an artist.
Pero yun nga yung best na ano eh, yung mga...
Banksy.
Oo, yung Banksy.
But Banksy can never get caught. Because it's a crime. He's doing a crime. Yeah.
Alam mo si Banksy, feeling ko hindi isang tao lang yun eh. Feeling ko a group of ano.
Definitely, I think it's a collective. Because...
Same style though. O baka,
and who knows if they're even all actually Banksy. What if some people copied him? Right? And he can't say, ginaya mo ko.
Yeah.
He can't.
Kasi hindi ka, nga.
He's not like,
huli ka. Kilala na kita.
But I think
huli ka.
the way Banksy would verify that he's real is he'd post it on his Instagram. And I think since Instagram, oh my gosh, Instagram is so strict with protecting their users with privacy. Look, Banksy's out here committing felonies. And they're not even telling the government who he is or what his IP address is because they protect their users so much.
Di good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Freedom of speech kasi. And like, imagine the lawsuit. Banksy could always argue like, what? I'm just posting stuff I saw. I didn't make it.
Yeah.
He can always, there's always a loophole. That's why I think Instagram is only super strict with law enforcement if it's like serious crime. It's like, okay, someone's gonna live or die if we don't tell the information. Okay, we'll tell
or
you.
someone passed away because of what he's
Yeah,
done.
of course, then Instagram will cooperate. But
Dapat
I think if it's like art related, it's like very petty for Instagram. They're like, okay, continue posting your vandalism. It's fine.
Tsaka ang ganda eh. Why would you think na parang ang pangit nito? Kakagaling ko lang sa Christchurch dun sa New Zealand. Tapos sobrang lahat ng walls nila, graffiti.
I love it. I love street art.
Graffiti art. So parang sabi ko, pinapayagan nila kasi maganda. Magandang tingnan. Dun sa atin parang, alam mo yun.
Spray paint.
Spray paint lang ng mga letters, ng mga hip-hop
I guess
letters.
depende rin. Like, personally, I think that also has its audience.
Yung
Curation lang talaga siya. It's like, for example, bagay naman siya sa ibang environment.
Yeah.
Like, you see some people, yung minention mo na graffiti style of letters lang, some people frame that and put it in their house, diba? So, depende sa tao talaga. But I guess what's good is, like what you mentioned about the church, is like, make curation dun. It's like, okay, only if you pass a certain level. And I think that's what BGC is strict with. They're strict with curating the street art there. It's like, the approval process is so long for the BGC.
Talaga may approval
Yung
pa
BGC
pala
Art Center, sa likod ng Maybank, yun yung office nila eh. BGC Art Center.
And like, you have to be pre-approved as an artist. But you know what, I think...
Have you tried reaching out with them?
Yeah, but like, it's a long process and I didn't have time for it. I was like busy with so many other things.
Tsaka we hate paperwork.
Yeah. No, but I would love to, given the opportunity, if I had like free time. That's the frustrating thing about being a content creator. And like, my mind is in so many places. Is I can never be a full-time artist. Like, kahit sinong artist yan na full-time, mas may advantage siya versus me. Kasi,
Bakit?
Because they have 100% of their attention on art. I can't do that.
Exactly. Yun yung narinig ko dun sa
Isang interview
yung
niya.
isang interview mo.
Kwentong creatives.
Oo.
Yeah.
Sobrang relate ako dun kasi parang ako, what I do the marketing. I do
do a lot of
the BIR.
The
I
actual
do the
Yeah, imagine if you only did one.
Oo.
It'll be done so
Tas
much
sa art
better.
lang.
Yeah.
Oo.
Well, okay, that's my advantage with I'm so thankful with my management at least, Nima. I at least handle the logistics side. Oh my God, nahihirapan na ako ngayon na puro creative pa lang ginagawa ko. What more if I was also doing the like BIR stuff, the taxes? So I think if you're creative, it's so good to partner with like someone who's good at managing you. Kaso lang syempre may hati sila. May hati sila. So like, choose your battles. It's like, is it worth the percentage? Ako, sobrang sulit kasi I'm able to be more productive because
with
someone's handling that.
Yes.
So, okay, you go take your percentage. It's super good. It's super deserve. So, if you're...
Saka sila na naghahanap ng clients sa'yo, sponsors. Okay.
Or like, for example, if, let's say, you still get most of your deals, they will find a way to make it a better deal. They'll like find a way to make it like, okay, you got a deal for 1 video. What if we make it 3 videos? And kami na bahala kung mausap sa client.
Ang ganda. So now
management with also Abby, right?
Yeah, Abby. Did Abby guest with you guys? Or is
Not
she?
yet. We're trying
Maybe she's gonna.
Sino siya?
I'll tell her.
Yung chef?
Si Lumpia
Yeah,
Queen.
Lumpia Queen, Abby.
Lumpia Queen. And then, you know what I love about your content?
Yeah.
You put a positive note on konyos. Kasi ang konyo, laging kontrabida
I
sa
know.
mga
I hate that
movie.
actually. Pero not all the time. Like in my content, okay, most of it, kasi nung simula ng pandemic, I was noticing konyo content on TikTok. Wala pang reels dito. Wala pang IG reels. It's all TikTok. Tsaka eventually IG did reels. But I remember on TikTok, lahat ng impressions of konyos were like kontrabida, mayabang, detached rich kid. I was
Bullies.
like, yeah, bullies or annoying. Well, okay, my skits are still annoying. Pero, I make them nice. I make them like stupid, but they're nice. And that's the characters I used for so long. Like I even gave them names, Mike, Miggy, and Iggy.
Yes.
They're like,
Miggy.
yeah, Miggy and Mike are super.
Kasi pag nakita mo siya, mukha siyang Inigo.
I mean, the name Miggy
Super
talagang
common.
konyo.
Yeah.
It is a konyo. May pamangkin
And you know
ako,
what's so
Miggy.
funny? Like Mike and Miggy are from the same name. It's Michael and Miguel.
Ano?
So like I was like they're the same. American version lang yung isa. So when I was making the characters, I said, okay, strict rules. They can never be a-holes to anyone. They're just stupid, but they're never mean. And that's why like I made another character, si Iggy naman, which is like the Inigo. Or hindi naman Inigo, I say he's Ignacio.
Ignacio.
Yeah, he's
Loyola.
So that's Iggy, yeah.
Parang siyang Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, people say that in the comments all the time. So Iggy is like the Atenean of the group. Kasi dalawang Lasallian and one Atenean. And then he's the pang-balance. So there's these
Sino yung Atenista?
Atenista character.
Kasi atenista siya eh.
Yung Atenista pa yung pang-balance.
Yung pang-balance na siya yung mayabang. Okay. Siya yung mayabang.
Okay, gets.
Like the Lasallians are like, okay, party, like happy Thursday, but we don't care about school. We have money anyway. Meanwhile, si Atenista like, okay, but I'm better than you guys. Like, that's his mentality. Like, I'm better than you guys. Like,
Shucks, totoo.
that's always the balance.
Atenista dalawang anak niya.
Uy, Atenista na naman ako. High school. But I was like, when I eventually ended up in DLSU college, I was DLSU. Are you tough? Nice.
I'm tough.
Nice. Tough. I love that. I realized like Lasallians aren't mayabang.
No, the combination of Ateneo High School and then La Salle College. That's a weird combination.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But there were I'd say I had 5 batchmates also that I kept seeing. But like most of it is like DLSU is from Taft. From GH. From GH or Zobel.
Zobel,
And Ateneo is mostly Xaverians and like Ateneo High School.
That's true.
They rarely switch. But like, me, I made the switch because I was automatically accepted by DLSU. Yeah, and I was communication arts. So I said like, okay, versus, okay, I'll be super transparent. I think I was like waitlisted at Ateneo.
Okay.
And I was like, why will I fight to be accepted by the school that I thought like accepted me already? Meanwhile, this other school is like, okay, come here. Accepted ka na. So that's when I realized, and especially in first year college, so many of my Atenean friends were having such a hard time with school and they're scared of getting kicked out. Meanwhile, I was having the time of my life in DLSU. Dean's Lister without trying. So basically, yeah, like you don't have to try and you get like honors.
Because we were having fun.
Yeah, because you're
Same
enjoying
thing.
it.
Don't overthink.
There's
We were
less
having
pressure.
fun learning.
Meanwhile, Ateneans put so much pressure on
That's true.
their students.
Totoo.
So that's why they're scared of like,
Di, tsaka
shit, baka
dahil dyan,
ma-kick out
na-expose ka sa both worlds. At na nagagamit mo sa sketch mo.
ako. Exactly. And that's how I can say like, I'm method acting. Like, I know how those characters think because I was them at one point. Or I was surrounded by them at one point.
Paano UP? Paano mo nakuha yung
Okay, my UP character
personification of that?
is just like, I'm surrounded by those naman. Like,
Ito, UP naman.
that's why I know the big four stereotypes so well. Is because, and I can't make more characters. I mainly know big four lang. It's because within my circle, my batch scattered into UST, UP, DLSU, Ateneo, and then some UINP, CSB, pero mostly the big four. And I would notice, especially on social media, how their personalities changed in college. Like, UP people became more rebellious, more nationalistic, even if they didn't care about it.
Lalo na from Ateneo to UP.
Oh, yeah.
Nako, konyo activist.
Yeah. No, super. They converted. They converted. Or they got more vindictive with their beliefs. Meanwhile, Ateneans, they became more like, I'm correct. Like, this is like, I know what I'm talking about.
Correct.
And then those who
I-follow
went
na nga kita sa TikTok.
Ano ba? Tsaka sa IG.
Oy, puro university content yung yung parodies ko. And then those na pumuntang Lasal is like, okay, time to relax. We can chill now. Or like, think about business. Ito yung maganda sa Lasal. Like, they're more chill, pero yung business-mindedness nila is really there. They're like, okay, how can I make this a business where I relax and I make a company? At least Lasal does that super well. And then USD, I don't know why this is a stereotype, but it's what I noticed with my batchmates. They're all stressed all the time. They're all super...
Kasi laging baha.
Laging baha. And I guess like the courses na super like sought after there are very stressful courses. It's like architecture, medicine. So that's why they're always like panicking, no sleep.
Real job.
Yes. Those jobs where you have to be perfect is in UST. So that's why I'm like...
Pero okay din fine arts nila.
Yeah, that's what I hear also. CFAD is like super good in UST. So those are the four stereotypes. If I could say it in one word, it's like UST stressed, DLSU is too lax or laxed, and then Ateneo is like entitled, like condescending, and then UP is like vindictive.
Ang galing.
Parang gusto ko tuloy maglasal yung
Para mag-relax sila.
After pag college na.
It's the fun college. I'd say it's the fun one.
I agree.
And like it's fun without being too expensive. I think too expensive.
I'm not sure.
Kasi may LRT dun eh.
Di ko alam kung ano tuition fee ngayon dun.
No, I don't know. It's changed also since I was in college. I think it's like double. Who knows? Kasi like I was not to expose myself, but I was in college like 10 years ago, and the budget changed a lot since then. And
magkano per unit? Time ko 3,000 per unit.
I would say, okay, I know per sem. Can I say per sem na lang? I'd say, or trimester pala. Trimester is like 60 to 80. Around that per trimester. When I was in college.
Parang pareho.
And it depends on your units also.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I was hearing like from Ateneans, like their I don't know if it's correct or if so disclaimer, I don't know if it's correct. But like back in my time in college, it was like 100 something per semester. Semester naman.
Hala, mag-ipon-ipon ka na.
So I guess depende sa course din eh. Kasi some courses have more expensive resources. So I'm not 100% sure. The Ateneans listening might be like, "Huy, hindi naman Hindi naman
Kailangan kasi yung
ginagawa niyo yung kontrabida."
Hindi kasi yung joke dati.
Yeah.
CSB ang pinakamahal.
It's true though. It's
until
still
now?
true. Yeah.
Talaga ba?
No, and the run
What
is.
you're saying?
Why
Mas
is...
mahirap daw turuan yung mga ob-ob.
No, you know the joke about CSB, what it's called?
What?
What's the joke? Chill sa bahay. That's what CSB is like.
Sabi nila.
Because they're like so relaxed. But you know what now? I think they're changing the narrative because like the kids I know coming out of CSB come out so talented.
Oo.
So it's like they focus on the creativity
Red,
aspect.
si Ron, mga CSB to mga to eh.
Yeah.
No.
They become so creative.
Ata, or
Lasal
Lasal.
siya.
Ano
Ay,
CSB?
Lasal si Red. Hindi
Kasi
CSB.
for a time, ang CSB nilagay na sa Lasal, di ba? It's one of the colleges already of Lasal.
I would say, I think maybe it detached itself from LaSalle because it's a different building. It's a different like ID.
Across.
Yeah, it's across. So like, I think, but the stigma is kung kick out ka sa LaSalle, CSB ka.
Yun yung time namin.
Which is true though.
Sa inyo rin?
I'm not saying it's bad, but it's actually true. Like you just don't fit in like this kind of education. So the more creative school is better for you.
Oh.
So,
like in the real world, na kunyari, if you're in a certain company, if they don't find you fitting for their company culture,
Go to
they'll kick
another
you out.
company.
Oh,
Yeah.
another company. Parang ganun lang yun.
Honestly, looking back, I wish I went to CSB actually because I was so jealous of the resources and freedom they had.
Resources meaning what do they have? The school?
Technical stuff like camera, studio. Because I was in com arts, which is overall like
Mas okay sa CSB, yung equipment nila.
Kasi baka
for film
mas focus
students.
sila doon.
Yeah. And
Saka mas mataas yung tuition dahil doon.
yeah, that's why it's more expensive. And I
They
think
invest on it.
in LaSalle, it's more theory driven. It's like, we're gonna teach you how to think. But CSB was like, we'll teach you how to do it.
Pero
hands-on.
ang risk nun, mabilis mag-obsolete yung equipment eh.
Yeah, that's the
So if you
that's
don't
the
have the
flip
theories
side.
behind it, mabilis ka mababa, kailangan mo ulitin naman lahat.
And I think at the end of the day, it depends on the student. Because like the student could have come from anywhere, but like kung magaling siya, then magaling siya. Diba? The school can only do so much with a student.
Oh, I love it. Ang ganda rin nung ginawan mo ng personification kada school. So every time you do the sketches, it's what
Oh my
you do,
gosh,
like,
super. I'm
that's
like
what you use.
method acting a bit. Like when I know it's just for a silly internet skit or TikTok, but when I'm recording as a character, I'm like, okay, when I look at the reflection, I'm really a UST student, or like my accent is really a UP student, like the way I will say things. And that's why my voice changes also per character. Hindi siya sadya. It's like I'm really getting into the zone. Like this is how they talk.
So parang may iniisip kang person
Yes,
na
super.
ginagaya mo.
Yes. I'm not gonna name drop, but like each character is really like a combination of people when I act them out. Yeah.
Ganyan din si Michael V, di ba?
Oh my gosh, super idol ko siya. Kasi like, I try not to fanboy so much nga. Kasi like, when I was in grade school, I was like friends with his son. So when I went over to his house as his son's friend, I was like, don't freak out. And I was in grade school like, okay, idol ko to sa local comedy scene, but don't act like a fan. Don't act like a fan.
Pero artist talaga siya eh.
Yeah.
He's just quiet in person,
He's like
right?
a classical pianist. He can play classical piano. His drawings are hyper-realistic.
Oo, ang ganda.
Yung mga clay sculptures niya that he does in like minutes, mukhang totoong tao.
Wow.
Pati sketch niya, di ba? Mag-drawing lang siya. Tapos
Tsaka
kamukha
toy
talaga.
collector siya.
Yeah, yung super art talaga na to eh. He collects those. And then I remember also, he's just very intelligent, which is why he can translate that through humor. Because I think to be a really good comedian like Michael V, you have to be super smart. And like all the comedians, Hollywood or local, like yung mga magagaling talaga, they're critical thinkers. Which is why they're able to say complicated things in a funny way. Yeah. Because like to say something complicated in a funny way, you have to be super smart. Like see Mr. Bean, si Rowan Atkinson, he's like a genius. He's a genius in real life, but he's able to make stupid look so funny because he's smart. That's why.
Nakakatawa. Tapos wala pang words, di ba?
Wala pong, sobrang talino niya that he's able to do it without words. Yun yung galing niya.
Parang si Charlie Chaplin, ganun din.
Yeah.
Yung
He's
time
super
na yun,
smart
wala pa
also.
talagang audio yata yung
Or like,
movies.
typed yung lines. Di ba yung may filler na typewritten? Yeah. Or like, it's a whole screen. Like, don't worry. Like, kunwari, ganun lang. Tapos it's gonna be the words after.
Where will Raco be in the next 5 years? Parang interview.
Oh my gosh.
Ano to?
Miss
Boy
Universe.
Abunda?
Miss Universe.
Boy Abunda.
The buzz.
The episode.
I'm not sure. Because it's super, the industry changes so much. Like 5 years ago, I didn't expect I'd be here. So I also don't know where I'll be in 5 years, but I'll say this, I'll be very adaptable in general. Like whatever the medium is, whatever the format is, I'm sure I can like adapt to it.
It's very Lasallian.
Yeah, I'll change myself. Like not naman change my morals,
Your
my
core,
character.
yeah.
Not my core, but I can change what I need to do.
Right.
Like for example, the creativity within people will always be needed. Kahit na may AI ngayon, and even if it evolves, I think iba pa rin yung tao yung gumawa or nagsulat. So,
May typo eh. May typo pag tao yung sumunod.
uy, alam mo, with ChatGPT, you can say,
gumagamit-
write this like a person.
Gumagamit ka ng AI?
But like, as a consultant.
Okay.
Not as tagagawa.
Yeah.
Kasi like, it helps so much. Like for example, may TikTok skit idea ako. Sinulat ko na. And then I say like, okay, this is what I want to achieve and this is my skit. And it's gonna say, oh, you might want to improve it by doing this. I'm like, oh nga, no, pwede.
Nagbibigay din ng advice pala si AI?
Oh, pero
Pag
minsan,
madalas mo gamitin, matututo
it
na
knows
siya
what your
eh.
humor is also. But minsan din, I love hearing suggestions from it that are corny. I'm like, ay, di mo pa rin kaya. I'm like, okay, corny pa rin to. And I'm like, I know like, why I think I should change it so it won't be like that joke. So it's like, batuhan lang. It's kind of like having an intern na mentor mo rin at the same time. But I never, as a principal lang, I don't use it for the final output. Like the final output's always modified by me. Especially with art, never, like maybe just less pose reference. Like for example, I need someone posing like this. Can you show me a picture? But like to make the final art, never. And I think that's a very murky place for creatives right now. Because I see so many ad agencies freely accepting AI as tagagawa. Kayo rin mawawala ng trabaho if you keep doing that. So like, be careful. Right?
Tsaka, pare-pareho na itsura eh.
Yeah, that's the difference. That's the hard thing about AI. It's
Parang
like,
makikita mo, you can detect kung,
Yeah.
di ba sinasabi
medyo
nila na
fake
parang
na
nakakatakot yung
itsura.
AI, but parang realistic na siya. Pero you still can detect kung AI siya.
yeah. No, but you know the scary thing is, it's like how fast it evolved. Like, 1 year ago, we're laughing, ha, ang fake. Pero ngayon, grandparents are getting fooled na. Or like, me, myself, sometimes I'm like, shit, AI ba to or hindi? Like, and then I have to look at the details like, okay. Dahil gumalaw to in a weird way.
Yeah.
Pero
Pero,
kailangan mo titigan talaga tsaka scrutinize eh.
and also like sometimes, sadya na imperfect siya. Because people type in the prompt,
yeah,
make it grainy, make it look like camera footage, or make it look ganon. Kasi super instructorable siya. What's the word? It's escaping me. Like, you can really be specific with what you need with your prompt.
So parang
To humanize
sinasadya
it.
nilang i-imperfect para magmukhang parang totoo.
Magmukhang totoo.
Alam mo ba,
Gawa ng tao.
in connection dun sa weaving, sinabi sa, yung takeaway ko sa weaving, if it's too perfect, it's machine-made. Yun yung sinabi nila. So parang, yay! Pwede ako magkamali! Parang gano'n.
Yeah,
So ngayon, dahil
with
yung
art.
AI, they're doing it intentionally, yung imperfection. So parang nakakatakot na yun.
But you can tell sometimes it's calculated imperfection. Versus, okay, this is why I think magka-come back yung visual art, like paintings and stuff. Because AI can't do fake imperfections so well. Which is why, like, pansin mo yung pinakausong art ngayon is like childish looking. Yung parang super low effort actually. No, even like with me, I think mine is high effort pa compared to yung mga super sikat ngayon na you can draw it in 5 seconds and like, that's worth 2 million. Yung mga ganun. It's because AI can't do it.
Kay Richard Gomez.
Si Richard Gomez. Ano
No,
ba
but you
yung
see?
titi, ano niya?
Which is why it in itself is like a statement. It's like, so someone still bought it. Someone still bought it. And it's
It's
like,
banana on a duct tape.
yeah, someone still bought it. It's like a statement like, this is how ridiculous art is. It's like really, it depends. It's like anyone's game talaga.
When is your next exhibit?
I actually just had 4 tuloy-tuloy na every year
Secret
I
Fresh.
do Secret Fresh exhibits. Well, my first one was in Art Informal. Then my previous 3 in Secret Fresh.
I hope I can afford your art next time.
Kaya nga,
Uy, well, I'm trying to, I don't know if I'm gonna commit to this, but I don't wanna focus on a solo show right away. I'm gonna try to do group shows muna or like independent, like just post it online because it takes up a lot of time. And I would notice the past 4 years, oh my gosh, I haven't been doing so much independent, like one-off artwork. Like, I want to do this today, I did this today. It's always related to the solo show. So I'm trying to take a break from that. So I can't say when the next one is.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like, you can't also...
Kasi parang
Yeah,
pressure
commit.
mo sarili mo eh.
You're gonna be
Nawawala
limited.
yung creative process of it.
And like, I did it long enough. I'm saying like every year I did one.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
break for maybe a year or
Okay.
2. But like, and focus more on like, this painting is today's theme. This painting is today's theme. Imbis na, okay, the whole year, ito lang yung theme. Ang hirap. It's kind of like, if you're a TV director, or let's say TVC director versus movie director. If you're a movie director, it's like, for 2 years, isa lang gagawin mo. Diba? Ang hirap kung dalawa.
TVC, 30-seconder.
Tapos ka na. In 2 months,
Ang tagal
next project.
nun eh.
Diba? Next project ka na. So it's kind of like a scaled down version. Yung solo show is like, okay, for the whole year or half a year, you're gonna focus on this one theme. And it's hard to like do other projects at the same time.
Can we ask about your girlfriend? So is she also
sure.
an artist?
My girlfriend, she's an artist, but like, she doesn't really post her art so much, but she's so good at drawing. Actually, this is one of the things that I was attracted to about her from the start. She's so good at realistic drawings, and like, which is something I can't do. And like, she just has like portraits, yeah. And in her sketchbook, which she hardly posts. I keep telling her to post, but she doesn't post. But yeah, she's an artist, and that's one thing we bonded with.
So
in the
you
start.
can do an exhibit together. Eventually.
If she eventually, ito naman yung trade-off dahil her artwork takes so long to do. She can't make so many. Because like she's just realistic portraits, so it takes time. And she also has like a day job, so she can't do art all the time. And her art is really hobby. It's not like way to earn money. But yeah, hopefully maybe one day, yeah. Kung kami pa rin, hopefully naman, sana. Hopefully ganon. Well, I'm hoping indefinite because like, why get into a relationship if you don't think it's indefinite?
You are a Ted.
Yeah, oh my gosh. No, trust me, I don't commit to girlfriend
she's
unless,
the one.
yeah, unless may potential. Potential naman. Not like I'm set, but like may potential to na magiging the one. So I'll be your boyfriend. But if hindi, I won't. Like, I won't commit. Like, it's also for the benefit of the girl. Like, I'm not gonna put you in a relationship where I'm not sure. Yeah.
Doon nakatulong na may 3 kang babaeng kapatid.
Super. No, oh my God, they call me out so much when I'm acting bad. They even say I'm like Ted. Like, when I'm acting badly, they're like, ay nako, parang Ted Mosby.
In a bad way?
Yeah, like Ted Mosby. Ted Mosby moment. Stop it. Don't do that. Yeah.
So cute. Kaya mula sa kaboses niyong konyo pero hindi kontrabida, si D.
Mula sa kaboses niyong bagong fan ni Raco, jeannie.laccay.
Convert. Thank you. Converted fan.
Kami ang Lady Bosses!
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.